Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Second down here. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Moulton. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
I mean, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Keeping it on the ground here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Give it to the back again. Quick juke. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful. Let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
The Hawkeyes keep the football on the move. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. To throw, it's St. Clair. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A quick spin move. Tackle made first down. This offense in good position here.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He lets it go. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he drops back in the gun. Caught near the goal line.
What a tough matchup for this defense down inside the 5-yard line against the big tight end. They're so worried about a slant or maybe a fade to the receivers, and instead they go to the big man and he makes you pay.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left side. And it's picked off. And he throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Grab down the middle, it's Benjamin. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's strong. Headed for the end zone. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. He gets loose. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He hands it to the back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. The second down incompletion will have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Moulton. Powering through the defender. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Now they're running on the toss. In the clear at the 25. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Hawkeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And here's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up for the 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout by the offense.
So they start 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. You know the defense is going to be aggressive now. This offense has to be careful not to make a mistake here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Gets some space around the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to get the throw off. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Running back has it on the screen now. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. There's the handoff. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Going to scramble now. Has it back to the end zone.
Just what a play by this quarterback. 1 second, he's surveying the entire field, trying to find that open receiver. The next second, he just pulls it down, tucks the football away, picks up yards, and gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
Now the important point after attempt. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Now comes the field goal unit. And And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Gonna run it. It's Moulton. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The play call here on second down for this offense. A draw to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Game sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
The Hawkeyes will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Breaks an open space. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front, get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
And the Hawkeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Wants to throw it. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. Stop quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone. Ball handed off. Return the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
I can't believe what I watched.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the grab. It's Benjamin. They make the tackle, but not feel a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Near the sticks, it's Dickey. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Using his legs, it's Benjamin. He's got the 1st and still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Receiver in motion now. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Short completion to the tight end. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it on the move. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things. and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So now on comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, they're still leading by 10.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. Now the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
It's the RPO caught to the right. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts it on 17 now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hawkeyes will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. And it comes out of the 25. No return. shortens it there. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's St. Clair. Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pressure is coming. Extending the play now. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the 1st down.
Well, the quarterback tries to pick this up himself. It just wasn't meant to be. Defense out in nickel package with those 5 DBs, knowing they've got good speed on the field to be able to cover the skill guys, and also the quarterback up front in case he takes off. Now we got a 4th down play coming up.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. So the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And the Hawkeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
They'll hand it off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Nice grab. It's Benjamin. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They're going to run it. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the field goal unit coming on the field now.
Number 16 on the field goal.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Quick throw to his receiver. He's wide open. Look out. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The Hawkeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Back to pass. It's Dotson. Running out of time in the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, enough for a first down. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. And the Hawkeyes pick up enough to get a first down there. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And they get the completion. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa. score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And that will pick up a first down. Spotted at 38.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To the air. It's St. Clair. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
1st and 10 now for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Throws to the tight end. And he makes the grab, a successful two-point try. And they bump the lead up even more.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. It's Dodson. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Hawkeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Nice execution here for the first down, and this is what they like to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
And the Hawkeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. A deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. He keeps it on a design run. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Slides the quick throw. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Wallace. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Dotson. Bringing pressure. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And that's going to be a safety.
Wait a second. You're backed up inside your own 5-yard line, and you go with an empty set? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. I think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
The ball to the ground. Oh, they keep the football. They're able to recover that fumble and avoid a costly mistake.
Well, that returner might not see very many more chances in this game. But that's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Looking for a gap. It's Benjamin. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here's the 2nd down play. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
On the play. 3rd down.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Working clock with the ground game. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, and was able to blow this play up.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Trying to find room. It's Raymond. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. They'll kick it away here. And he doesn't feel it cleanly. The ball is loose.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
Heading left after the handoff. Gets the 1st and still running. Heads out of bounds after a big gain. They couldn't produce enough of those plays when it really mattered, though, today.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball to pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll test the right side here. And he's brought down in what's going to be the final play of this game, and the defense can start to celebrate. It's always a special year when after all...